that's enough of that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever WWE pay-per-view review. Now, I just got done watching tonight's Elimination Chamber match, which consisted of 4 title changes. Now, my predictions I'll give you, and the results I will give you, and then my reviews of everything. So we start off with the kickoff show. Oh, where they sit around, be more exact, and talk about the upcoming matches of the pay-per-view. Well, the kickoff match was a fatal 4-way to determine who will face Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle for the United States title, plus Keith Lee received an injury. That match consisted of Ricochet, Mustafa Ali, Elias, and you don't have the other guy on here. You don't have the John Morrison. You should have wrote that down. My prediction for that match was I was hoping for Ricochet to win it. But what you wish for never happens in WWE. Unfortunately, John Morrison won it. Pitiful start to good pay-per-view. But now we go straight into the main show. Ow. For the main match, the first of many, was SmackDown's Elimination Chamber match. This match consisted Sami Zayn, who I think is probably the most dumbest person to put in that match, King Corbin, a dude who's got great potential, but they're not using him good, Jey Uso, who put Roman Reigns through a couple of gruesome matches. Daniel Bryan, who I think is beyond his capabilities now. Kevin Owens, who still is bloodlust for Reigns. And the new guy on the scene, even though he's not new, but he's been gaining a lot of momentum lately, and I was rooting for him, Cesaro. Now, my prediction was Cesaro. And if not Cesaro, Kevin Owens. And like I said earlier, what you wish for never happens in WWE. Unfortunately, the match ended with Daniel Bryan winning. The moment the match was over, they raised that chamber. Roman Reigns came out and took on Daniel Bryan, who just went through hell. Just to be defeated. But I will give Daniel credit. He did put on a submission hold right at the start. So he almost had it. But it wasn't good enough. Next, we move on to the triple threat match of Bobby Lashley, Matt Riddle, and John Morrison for the United States Championship. My prediction was I wanted Riddle to win. And thanks to Morrison grabbing a crutch, and with it being a triple threat, no disqualification was in play, while Morrison was dealing with the Hurt Locker, Riddle used the crutch to gain the upper hand. Eliminate Lashley, pin Morrison. We have a new United States champion. My prediction came true. Now, probably a space filler match because no one really wanted to see this one. It was predetermined anyways. But it was for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, versus SmackDown's own Women's Champion Sasha Banks and the winner of the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble, Bianca Belair. Bianca, Sasha, we're doing okay. Almost had a few victory moments. But Reginald came out. Wasn't Reginald with Carmella? And thanks to his little distraction, cost Sasha and Belair the opportunity. So far out of 3 title matches, only 1 exchanged hands. Typical. Then came to the last match of the evening, which was Raw's Elimination Chamber match. Drew McIntyre, the current WWE Champion, would have to face off against 5 former World Champions, all in their own rights. Sheamus, AJ Styles, Kofi Kingston, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton. Now, to be honest with you, I was expecting to see The Fiend reappear because I'm a huge Fiend fan. But Orton was eliminated first, and he started off the match with Jeff Hardy. My prediction for the match was Drew McIntyre retainer. I see them going far with him. And it came down to where the final 3 men was Drew, Sheamus, and AJ Styles. AJ eliminated Sheamus, Drew eliminated AJ. So there's your winner, folks. Drew McIntyre retained the title against 5 other former world champions. And now breaking news. The shocker to end Elimination Chamber. Bobby Lashley attacked Drew McIntyre after the match, leaving him in a heap of bile in the center of the ring. And then, awesome! The Miz cashed in. Drew tried to fight back, but to no avail. The Miz recaptured the WWE title. What do I think about that? They just wasted a title match for him. They could have had him go after Roman Reigns. But no, they choose Drew McIntyre. 4 pay-per-views in a row with hardly any good outcome. WWE, you're slipping. I hate to say this, but I can come up with better matches and better storylines than you guys. But, no, I don't work for the company. But, that is it. I hope you all enjoy Chaotic Snooze, as I will review and predict every pay-per-view that WWE has. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu.
The